Hey guys, it's Cathy here, and I cannot believe that we are already starting on to the second round of the side dishes. Well, as I was thinking of the side dishes that I'm going to make, I wanted to do something totally different. Again, I'm trying to think out of the box. Well, my sister had this one recipe for these, I like to call them little bundles of joy, happiness, love, all the above, excitement, and make me want to do a little jig. Anyway, so I'm going to be in trouble for doing that, but anyway, this is what I'm doing. Really simple ingredients. I've got bacon, fresh green beans, we have a little bit of brown sugar, some melted butter, some seasoning I'll get into in a second, and that's about it. Now I'm going to tell you and show you how to do it. But first I'm going to show you some that I've already have done. Beautiful, aren't they? So, they're just happy. What I'm doing is I've taken fresh green beans. They're already, picked off like they're supposed to be, the ends off. So you can find these in your grocery store, but I found these at the local market. I like to support my local farmers as much as I can possibly do. So, but what I'm going to use for the middle of this, see, the recipe that I normally use didn't call for this, and I've been trying to find a way to use this honey nut cream cheese. It's delicious. The crunchy of the nut, the creaminess of the cream cheese, it tastes like maple syrup. It's delicious. One more time, delicious. Anyway, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take and I'm going to grab about 3 or 4 of the green beans. Okay? I'm going to take in the palm of your hand and just spread it over. Okay? Next, you're going to take an additional 3 or 4, however many you think will make a nice little bundle. Place them on top. Squish them up together. Now take your piece of bacon. I have about 8 pieces of bacon or so, and I took them and cut them right in half. Okay? Now, with your index finger holding the top of the bundle, just take and wrap like a spiral. Now what you want to do is you want to place the edge that has the opening, the ends. You want to place that down in your baking sheet or your baking pan. Alright guys, here's what I'm going to do before I get the sauce all mixed up. I thought, now that I have the camera up here and you can see what I'm actually doing, I'd show you. So I grabbed my green beans again, my Philadelphia cream cheese with the honey and the nut. Now, I know earlier I said it tastes like maple syrup. It does taste like maple syrup. I don't know why, but the honey for some reason with the nut tastes like maple syrup. So, what I'm doing, see if you can see, I'm spreading it over. Okay, I'm grabbing some equal size green beans again, so they match up to a nice little bundle. Okay, fold it in like so. Now the cream cheese, when these are done, the cream cheese will be, they kind of give it a creamy texture inside, but they help get the green beans done. Okay, now see, index finger, holding that. And I'm taking and wrapping it right around. Get all that goodness, make sure all that bacon, that delicious, delicious bacon gets into those green beans. Okay, now real quick. What I've got is, I've got 6 tablespoons of melted butter in here. Okay? I've got 1/4 cup of firmly packed brown sugar. Get it all whisked up in here. Okay, now in here what I have is a seasoning of garlic powder, onion powder, parsley, and a little bit of lemon pepper. Lemon pepper, you say? With sweetness? I'm here to tell you it's delicious. What makes it delicious is the fact that it brings out that flavor of a green bean. You need lemon in a green bean for some reason. I love it. Okay, we got that real quick mixed up. So, bring that aside here quick. Piece of bacon. Now bring the pan over so I can show you what's going on here. So, we're going to take and we're going to just pour it over. Every little bundle of joy. And that will bake up and get crispy. You want to make sure you get it all out. Spread it all over these guys. Make sure they're all covered nice and neat. Okay, so next time you see these guys, they're going to be all crisped up and delicioso. Okay guys, so listen, we're back. The little bundles of joy are all done. Can you hear them piping in the background? Shh, shh, shh. Anyway, I'm going to pause for a second, bring you over there, show you how delicious they look. I'm so excited. Anyway, makes me want to do that dance again. Jance. Okay, so, hold on 1 second. Look how pretty they look. How delicious they look. You want a little closer shot, don't you? Oh, look at them. Delicious. These go really good with Thanksgiving. Next time you're going to Thanksgiving dinner, forget the green bean casserole. Alright guys, so this is what I'm doing. I'm taking some of this stuff, that butter and brown sugar deliciousness that is left over on the bottom, and what I'm doing is I'm just drizzling it back over the top. Okay? You don't have to, but that's where all the goodness is. Okay, now you see those ones left in there, those are for me. Okay. But first, I want to show you how pretty this is then. Get that. Okay, can you see it? Look how delicious they look. Ooh, that stuff's dripping down. I don't want to do that, lose the presentation of what it is. So, what I'm doing is I want you to see what the middle of this looks like. Look, I can even cut it with a fork, but there's still crispy crunchiness in it. Okay, so what I'm doing, I cut it with a fork, got in there. Got the cream cheese. You can see that Philadelphia cream cheese with the honey and the nuts. When you taste it, when you bite into it, you can taste the little pockets of love. The bacon around it's nice and crispy. The green beans are nice and crunchy. It's delicious. Impress your friends next dinner. And don't forget the great taste of Philadelphia cream cheese with honey and nuts. You'll love it.